So in 3, 2, 1, I think this is us being live. What's up, Keaton?
Away.
It seems weird because we greeted each other before. We had like a 10-minute conversation before this, and we're only greeting each other now. So to
it's
everybody,
like this move, like Oh, didn't see you there.
if this is how this cuck is gonna start, if it's gonna get wild, oh my god. So I need to introduce you guys, but fuck, I feel like I need 20th Century Fox music playing at the background, because in my mind, for me, I know you for a little while now, and your shit's just epic. Your life is epic. Everything about you is epic. The things you do is awesome. Your dogs are awesome. Your performing is awesome.
Thank you.
For anyone that we're calling you Keaton, but no one, and absolutely no one is gonna know who the fuck that is. And you are not wearing your mask. So on any other day, people would know you as Grimehouse. I want to call you a DJ, but I just don't. It doesn't seem like that's doing justice. Hey?
I think there's a mask in the background there.
Where is it? There's a couple of masks there.
Oh,
it's not your Grimehouse mask. Yeah.
There's a few Grimehouse masks there. There's a prototype. There's one that's fused.
That's what now?
One I wore for Ultra. That big, gigantic green one with dreads.
Oh, it looks like Predator.
And then waterfall on it and shocked me. So it doesn't work anymore.
Oh god, that's funny. So okay, so we got, can I say DJ, Grimehouse DJ, because I think that's what most people would sort of understand it as. But not only that, but it's also new hero band, yourself and Scotty, fucking legendary. Shout out, nice one on the 5FM playlist thing. That's banging. That's going well.
Thank you.
Also doing stuff with, I know you're doing a lot of work with Signal, on the hip hop, on the rap vibe. That's also awesome. But
Signal's the king.
Dude, that guy, bars on bars on bars. Fucking, that guy is fucking insane. I actually chatted to you once. I wanted to do the video with you, but you did the video with Chad instead, and my feelings were.
That's because I give you. I will tell that fucking story.
Which story? Wait, okay, you tell your story and then I'll tell the truth.
I was like, I got a good idea for a music video.
Yeah.
Jason's gonna be my guy, because Jason said, if you ever want to do a music video, I'm your fucking guy. If you watch the fucking car videos, I'm in. Like, I just swear on this thing. So I was like, okay, then Jason is my guy. So I phoned up Jason. I'm like, yo, meet me at Grillfather.
Wow, you got the story so wrong. No.
Okay, wait, I'm changing it now already.
The story.
Yeah, I know. I know. So I took him to Grillfather.
Yeah.
So we actually met at my house.
Yes.
And I sat him down. I was like, Jason, I got this idea. I have no money. I have absolutely no money. And I want to do an idea which would usually take a crew of 50 people just between you and me. And I was like, I want people fighting. I want it to look like a game. While people are rapping, I want lights. I want madness. Can you do it? And he was like, I can't. It's too much. It's too much fucking. You're never gonna get that done with one camera.
No, I did not say that.
That's all I got is one camera.
I did not say that. Okay, here's the actual story went, because you embellished it just a little bit there. Here's the actual story, and you know who can corroborate? Bianca can corroborate, because women don't forget shit. So you get in that room and she will say, yes, Jason is right, you're wrong. What happened was, you owed me a burger because we were, it was the last bit before lockdown. We went shooting. I said, no, I just fucking buy me a burger. But then in between all that vibes, I said to you, I want to do like a young video with Signal, but nothing crazy. I just want sort of a hard video, and I want to focus on just him. I want to focus on him and his vocals and just him into a fucking mic with a song in the background. That's sort of what I want to do. And it was just going to be a fun, quick, easy thing. And then you just like fucking levels, guy. You just went knife fighting, machetes, blades, blood, girls pulling hair, underground, lights, explosions. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? That's how this whole thing went down. And I was sitting eating my French fries, thinking about how the fuck am I going to make this work? And my black bun Grimehouse burger. That's the actual
Okay,
story.
you're right. That is actually what happened. You're
That
right.
is exactly what happened.
That is what happened.
But okay, wait. Besides that, I
You
haven't
still
got this
you fake it
intro.
till you make it.
Yeah,
You
we
fake
can.
it till you make it. You
Do
say
you have
yes,
all-
I'll do it. Figure out afterwards.
I actually should have, to be very honest, but the video did come out legit. I don't think I would have been able to pull that off. I'm
I hope
being
we
very
can
honest.
still do I hope we can still do a video together.
Oh, absolutely. No, definitely put something together when fucking COVID is done. Fuck COVID. Can you make that T-shirt, by the way, with that whole merch mob vibe, like a whole hashtag fuck COVID? Because I'm over it, guy.
Did you see? I made the one that has your face on it. Did you see it?
I did see that one. I even shared it and stuff. But I couldn't understand that. Do we buy the T-shirt with your face on it, or like our own face?
No, you must put your own face on it.
Oh, okay. Because I'd wear
And your own name.
a Grimehouse T-shirt. I'd represent. I would.
Okay.
Wait,
I don't
man.
see. I switch all my Facebook notifications off, all my WhatsApp notifications, Instagram, everything. I have like nothing. So like I'm forced to, like, if I get a WhatsApp, I won't see it ever until I actually open my WhatsApp. So like I'm forced to like go into something to see it. So I will never like I don't like my phone buzzing.
Yeah, because your phone
So,
will
like-
stop buzzing.
And then sometimes I will like forget for like a good couple of hours to look at my phone because it's not buzzed, which is lekker. So like I never see shares, I never see comments, I never see anything unless I just scroll on my newsfeed.
I don't know,
I'm
but-
sorry for not seeing it.
I don't know, because it's very seldom that I'll send you a message or comment on something that you aren't like, boom, like, yo, fuck, is on his phone. Because you live on your phone, guy. You do live on your phone. Not that it's a bad thing. You spend a lot of time on it.
We all do.
That
We
is
all live
true.
on our phone.
That is true. That is true. But wait, man, fuck, we just went completely off track. I was also trying to introduce you and all the hats you wear. So we went Grimehouse, right? Which is obviously what the biggest, can I call it a persona that you have, the whole DJ vibe? That's what a lot of people know you for. Then you got yourself in
I guess
Scotland
so.
with a New Hero. Then you got the work that you're doing with Signal. Those are the main ones. But I'm going to bounce back to how this whole thing started with you. That's an interesting fucking story. You told me the story a while ago. But before I go anywhere, and this is a question that you never, ever give me a straight answer to. Firstly, what type, are you a DJ? Are you a producer? Are you all those things together? What do you categorize yourself? What's your fucking job, guy? What do you do for work? What is your job? Are you an entertainer? What is it? Tough one, huh?
I make music. The music gets me shows to play at. So I'm a DJ producer, I guess. That's it. DJ and producer.
That actually works. DJ producer.
I was before the pandemic crashed everything. But I was a DJ producer.
Yeah. And
Now I'm just a producer.
Is that still going?
Well, there's not many people entertained when I perform, but they're there anyway. So I won't say entertainer.
I don't know, guy. Okay, hold up, Mr. I'm not an entertainer. Just hold up. Let me just, cause I just happened to accidentally have your entire Instagram profile open here. I'm just saying.
Oh.
It's a lot of food. You eat a lot
just
of food.
vaping.
What, your pancakes? Where you just throw any cuck in the kitchen into the pot, into the pan?
I said vaping.
Oh, vaping! What happened to the vape that you and I went to go get?
It's here somewhere, but no, I threw it away. Sorry, I threw it away. I have like extreme OCD, so I throw things away all the time.
You threw the vape away.
Yeah, it was still working. I just couldn't find a place to put it, so I threw it in the bin. I do that all the time, and I hate myself the next day. I just go into like a OCD frenzy.
And you wonder why your bin's always laying outside in the street, because people are getting shit from you because they know you throw bullshit away.
But like vapes, it's so messy, man. I can't put the juice in without, well, all my hands getting fucking sticky. I can't clean the thing out. The battery's permanently running out, and I must open the battery thing and charge. It's like, I'm done. It's fun, but like, make a vape that you don't need to do that, guy.
But then you just smoke cigarettes or something.
Yeah, I should just.
No, you shouldn't. No, fuck that. You shouldn't. But you used to do what's it, hubbly before you used to vape,
Mm.
and that's messy as fuck.
I
You got the
mean,
fucking water.
got me
and
hooked on the
cold.
hubbly, but that was before vapes existed, unfortunately.
That's true. That's I can't believe because you had a legit vape too with the fucking leather and everything.
Mm.
Wait, let me share the screen here quickly. Tell me where this is at, Mister.
Now some hobos got it.
Probably. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Are you seeing the share screen? What are you seeing?
I'm seeing your screen.
You see,
and awkwardly my own post.
That is weird. I don't know what's happening right now. Hold on.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing Instagram.
Oh, are you seeing? Okay, cool. Okay, that's what you're meant to see. Where is this, Mr. I don't even entertain anybody? Because I see thousands of people breaking next to one of your shows.
Plate Rage. Knife Jaw.
Oh, this is Plate. That's always a jaw, though. Plate Rage is always a jaw.
Yeah.
So that was just to squash your bullshit about you don't entertain people, because clearly a lot of people having fun, and it's unusually bright, wherever that might be. At Plate Rage.
There is John Henry Bartlett is one of the best photographers you're ever gonna walk into.
Yeah.
I know you'll appreciate his work because you're a photographer.
Absolutely.
He's got when he photographs at Rage, he's got like those flashes that like those flashlights on stage.
Oh, I see. So he's got his own. Okay, I get it. That's why it's so fucking bright.
So he makes it look legit. He makes it look fucking legit.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Are we back to normal now?
Yeah.
Because I got confused there for a second. Okay, so DJ producer. What I want. We got very long into this video now without actually getting to where I want to do. So things that you've done locally. I mean, you play a lot of shows. You get hired to play gigs, and obviously you go as Grimehouse because that's sort of your brand and your persona, and a lot of people know that. But prior to Grimehouse, you had sort of other personalities, personas. I know you had Psycho Keaton. Is that still a thing? And how did this all start? I mean, you told me a pretty fucking crazy story a couple of years ago about how you started DJing and with some unsavory characters and how you moved from one spot to another. Can we tell that story?
Yeah.
Okay. So where did this whole thing start? Your whole DJing vibe?
I used to play on the flats. I made a fucking name for myself when I was a young guy on the flats at like guys' house. Like I always used to have like in like Mitchell's Plain or even in Athlone and Rylands and stuff. I used to always go with my really. Well, everything's your hood.
Well, Mitchell's Plain, that's where I'm from. Just because you want to denounce Reiterwacht doesn't make me the bad guy.
I'm from Woodstock.
Also me, but this you live in Reiterwacht now.
Now you're from Woodstock. 5 minutes ago you were from Mitchell's Plain.
Well, no, I rep all the hoods. I rep all the hoods.
Oh, yeah.
021 for life. Okay, so
I don't remember how I got the gigs. I don't remember how I got, because I never actually had any like friends. So I can't remember how I managed to.
Sure. Is that Waffles got a bit of a sneeze there?
My desk shake now because like Waffles sneezed. He like shook the whole
I didn't see because it's weird because I'm looking at the camera, but you're sort of in the corner of my eye here on the screen. But it's going to look
okay.
If I just talk to you here all night, that's going to be weird.
So I used to go play at like backyard events for people. And I like the hard, like the uplifting trance music, like DJ Tiesto and shit like that. And like drugs just became popular in the house, like at the house parties and stuff then. And so they weren't too keen on like the usual hip hop stuff, like the rave music was like it's like popping then. And I was like one of the only like backyard DJs that wasn't playing like hip hop or whatever.
Yeah, you weren't playing the conventional yard numbers. You were playing something that they
I was playing rave music and they enjoyed like that was like picking up at the time. So I was like, fuck yes. And I used to every weekend I was at like a random O's house yard with like my speakers and my computer and my whole tower, monitor, keyboard and mouse. Speakers. I mean, I used to play, and then I had like a dream club called the Gallery was like the best club at the time.
At the time.
I really wanted to play there. I was
That
underage.
That's what I was about to say. Now, you couldn't have been very old at the time because the gallery is on a long time now, and you aren't that old, you know. So you must have been super young when you were playing there.
So I was like 17, and I used to go there and beg them, like, please, just let me DJ here, and they were like, no. And then one day, just randomly, I got a call from them, private number, and they're like, we're looking for some new DJs. Can you come play like a set during the day, like a trial? We can hear you. Cool. I go to gallery and they let me. They're like, just play. We'll listen from the office and whatever. And they forgot about me. They just left. They left. I played for 4 hours and nobody. They were just gone.
Nobody. To an empty club.
I didn't even know. I thought they were still listening. They came back 4 hours later and they're like, oh, fuck, are you still here?
Oh, my God.
And I was like, swag. So then they felt bad. So they were like, okay, on Friday, you can come play a gig. No, it was like the biggest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. So Friday came and they were like, you can put all your friends on the guest list and you can bring them all. And I was like, fucking am. And the Friday came. You didn't know I had no friends. There was nobody I could even tell that would be happy. I had nobody in my life. So Friday came, and I get to the club, and he was like, "Where's all your friends, man?" So I was like, "I didn't have any." So he's like, "It's actually a prerequisite for you to bring people to this club. That's why we booked you, so you can bring like patrons to my club. So I didn't book you shit." So I was like, I didn't know that. Like, I'm my first ever fucking club gig.
Yeah,
I didn't know what
you come to play music. You didn't think you had to fucking bring feet through the door.
Yeah, so the owner tells me like, so you've got no following then. Okay, well then, don't think we're going to book you again. So I played a set. I thought it was a banger because I had people dancing there and never heard from them again.
Fuck.
Couple of months go by. I'm bleak. I've lost my opportunity. I tried and eventually I gave up. And then I get another call, private number, and on the other side of the phone is fucking Jason 47, who is like, I don't know if you know Jason 47 if you heard his name, but in that day he was he was God. It's the equivalent of like fucking Casper Nyovest or AKA Folding, just randomly. Okay. And Jason 47 in that time was like, yo, it's Jason 47. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, I'm phoning from Gallery. Gallery's having like a DJ competition. And the one guy that they had, you weren't in the competition. Like, you weren't in the running, but this one guy pulled out and we need like an urgent DJ like tomorrow. Like, can you fill in for this guy? And yeah, cool, of course. And I was back in the fucking game. And then I ended up winning the competition. Like, the competition went for like a couple of months. It was like a couple of months long competition. Yeah. So they were forced to give me like a residency because they was like got like a residency at the club.
How did they judge this competition? Who was judging it? Like this Jason 47 guy and like peers or like people?
Yeah, like the big name, the big dogs of the industry were judging it, and like crowd reaction. So yeah, then I started realizing also that bringing people is also like a must for this club, because if you ain't bringing people, so I just started recruiting as many random people as I could every fucking week.
Yeah, you just walk up like in the side, listen, you want to go to the club? Let's go. I'll put you on the list.
Yeah, they gave me comps. They gave me a stack of comps. I just started giving it out to strangers, like hustling. It wasn't an easy fucking job. And then I've been playing ever since, I guess.
Okay, that's fucking crazy, guy. But so back then, that was sort of the Psycho Keaton days.
Hard house, hard trance, rave music.
Okay.
Some of that music.
What is weird though is that, so you've been in that since you were super young. I mean, fucking all your life, and you've grown immensely from there. But from what I know is, even now, and I don't know what it was like back then, but you don't drink, you don't smoke, you aren't a hard fucking party kind of guy. You'd play.
I am. I'll outjaw anyone who's even on MD. I'll outjaw them. Don't come tell me I'm not a hard.
I'm
I might not drink or smoke, but I'm a jeweler.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, but I've never seen you. I've only seen pictures, and I can pull those up as well, where you doing poses with the monsters and stuff. But I've never seen you dance. But I mean, obviously, look, you're out playing the club. There's no reason why you would. But so you can headbang. You can go for hours.
I'm always jeweling. When me and Scotty are out, it's game over. We're the first O's in the jewel. We might be playing at the festival or the club.
Yeah.
We might be headlining the club. We're the first 2 guys in that club, and we're the last 2 guys to leave, my friend.
Okay.
Every single time.
And when everyone else is getting fucked up, you and Scotty are killing those milkshakes.
No, Scotty's getting fucked up. It's just me that's not.
Oh, is Scotty a drinker?
Scotty's crazy. Scotty's a lunatic. So
Well,
yeah.
then look, because
He does it all for me too. He does enough for me too.
I had no idea. But also, homie's no longer in Cape Town.
The rule is I'm never allowed to say no when people offer me alcohol or something, because I have to take it, pretend I'm gonna have it, and then give it to Scotty, so he gets double of everything.
Is that the equivalent of the colored version of go get us a samosa, but say it's for you?
Yeah. There we go. Exactly that.
Wait, this is them.
That's your Chinatown Oreo.
It's not a Chinatown Oreo. These are spheres. They taste different, and they've got a sick fucking white chocolate covering. Don't fuck around. You don't know what you're saying. Hold up.
So is it like the Oreo that's covered in chocolate, but the white version?
Yeah, yes. It's like an Oreo that's covered in chocolate, but that's like saying hard house is like trance. Are you with me? Can we get this out the way?
Fair point.
There we go. It's good though. It's like unicorn pea and heroin in a biscuit. You can't have one. I will finish this fucking box now. But I'm afraid of eating.
I'm list now for luxuries, man. But I didn't list to go buy. So now my house is bare. There's nothing in my house.
That's a problem. You know what I did? 3 o'clock this morning. So I've got an issue. Well, I wouldn't call it an issue, but for all my life, as long as I can remember, if I go sleep, whatever time, from the time I actually put my head in the sleep and I actually wake up, I'll probably get out of bed about 3 to 4 times to snack on something. Either biscuits, or I'll have chips, and forever, or I'll make a peanut butter sandwich. And I mean all my life, guys. It's not like it's something that's happened like last year or the year before. All my life is just normal. Last night I
have a very powerful metabolism.
No, guy, I've usually not working as good as it used to. Not at all.
Wow.
But last night, get up out of bed and, need a bit of a snacky snack. The fuck all in the house. Nothing. Got cool drink. There were the chips. I had a packet of that one then chips. Chipper. Cracker snack. Tomato one.
No.
Finished that. There was nothing. I legit made 3 o'clock this morning. I made myself 2 blocks of Wheat Bix with sugar and warm milk. That was 3 o'clock in the morning. Those are snacks.
Jeez. Wheat Bix is disgusting.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wheat Bix is with sugar. Lots and lots of sugar.
Cardboard. Why wouldn't you eat chocos?
Because I never had chocos. There was nothing else in the house.
Why would you buy Wheat Bix instead of chocos?
It was in the
You started at the shop.
It was in the cupboard. It was there for a very long time, and the kids ate all the fucking strawberry pops. What am I going to do?
Wheat Bix is chrome.
Wheat Bix is good. Nothing wrong with Wheat Bix. Right, and so I also want to just get into. We spoke about this the other day, how you and I met. This is actually
What a day.
Dude. Gymkhana Grid. 2017? Was it?
Yeah, it could have been 2017. 2018? 2017?
No. 18.
I don't know.
Because 2017 was...
We can't only know each other for 2 years.
2017, 2018, somewhere there. I forget. So, I'm flying to Joburg to do with the Monster Energy guys. They've been there already. They set the whole Gymkhana Grid. I fly down. And when I get off the plane, Tumi's there at the airport. And there's a Haley. 2 men, Haiti pick me up, grab my bags, boom. We head straight to the track. No fucking around, no going to the hotel, no freshening up. Get to fucking work. Now, usually when I travel like that for motorsport, I've got 2 bags. One camera bag and 1 bag with my clothing. That's it. Camera bag is always with me on the plane. Clothing in the baggage compartment. So you get to the airport, you grab your bags and you fuck off. So I leave my clothing bag in the car at the track. And I start shooting, working the whole day. We get to the hotel like about 11 o'clock at night, and I'm wrecked. I've been up since like 5:30 in the morning. I'm done. I sit in my hotel bed, and the idea is now I pack my clothes, I'm gonna take a shower, do some editing, whatever. Crash because it's early morning tomorrow. And I open up my bag and like I don't remember packing in vaginal cream. And these aren't my panties. I've got a bag that looks exactly 100% identical to mine with not my shit inside. And there's bras and panties and creams and stuff. I clearly got some other woman's bag and now I'm fucking panicking. Because
And now she can't fix the infection.
Now it's going to work. And she's struggling on her end. She's having to explain to her husband why she's got a fucking bag with fucking boxes and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Back and forth, it's 11 o'clock at night. The airport doesn't give a fuck. I say to this, Owens, I'm going to have to take this fucking, was it the Gau train? Early morning. You guys are busy. I'm not going to expect one of them to drive me to the airport because it was like a 45-minute drive or something. I was saying, like, you can take this fucking Gau train. This thing is like a bullet. You'll get there in like 15 minutes. I'm like, no ways. Buy a Gau train card, through his guard, 15 minutes, I'm at the fucking airport. And this thing goes straight to the airport. Back and forth all over the fucking spot. I tell a lie. The first day I shot and I stayed in the same clothes that I had. The third day, I eventually went because I had them looking for the bag. Tell me to find this bag. Only on the third day did they actually find the bag and say I can come through. So I went through. Got down, got the bag, swapped him out, all good. But on this third day, Gary, the Stockenstroom, you know Gary?
Yeah.
So he also came.
That's the day I met Gary as well.
That's the day you met Gary, yeah. So he also came through. So then I think then they came to pick you up at the airport. And I'm like, Tumi, are you at the fucking airport? He says, yeah, I'm also here. Tumi's like, what the fuck are you doing at the airport? And I said, oh, long story. So he jumped in and I think we drove back to Gymkhana Grid together. And that's how we met. But we didn't know that we literally lived 2 blocks away from each other for like forever. Because Madiga sends a message, or we posted a Facebook, I think. I posted a Facebook picture, and I'm like, I had no idea who the fuck, because I'm not in the industry. And Gary says to me, Gary's explaining to me who you are. And I post a Facebook thingy, and Madiga says, oh, 2 of my neighbors in the same something. I'm like, what the fuck you mean neighbors? And then I found out that you
live like my house, her house, and then your house.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. And that's how we met. And that whole day was just fucking retarded. And ain't no party like a Monster Energy party, but it got wild that night.
Yeah. I had anxiety because I don't like being in situations where I don't know people. It gives me anxiety. So I'm like sitting in this car with you and Gary, and I'm like, fucking car guys now. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now I'm gonna sit here with a fucking hour drive with these strangers, and they're having a jolt, chatting to each other there. I'm sitting there like a poos. But you guys turned out to be alright.
No, because I was like really interested in like, so when we got there, I was like, Gary, what is what we do? And Gary was like,
we sat outside for like an hour, maybe longer. We couldn't get in.
No, we could. Well, because I could get in because I had bands and shit. But Gary and you, so we just wait together and get this sorted. And then Gary was explaining to me, and this is what made me really interested in finding out more about what you do. Because I'm like, so who's this brother? He said, no, that's Grimehouse. The fuck is Grimehouse? I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound cock. I'm not in those circles, so I didn't know. And then he sort of explained to me, so he's like, so he's a DJ. And Gary's like, no. It's more than that. It's more than just a DJ. And he said that what you actually do, and after getting to know you and after you explaining this a while for a little bit, you literally make music when you're up on stage. So you don't come there with a predetermined set or whatever. Like guys who come, DJ, I've got my set plan for tonight. They could literally just stick in a USB and hit a far play. You don't do that. You literally make music while on stage. Am I saying that properly? Is that what happens?
I think just that I've been doing it for so long, man, that I can use what's in front of me as an instrument.
Hmm.
Now it's just been a lot of practice. So I've just done it so many times, and I have so much fun doing it that I can experiment live with a lot of confidence. So
and not fuck it up. Not yeah. You could.
I
You could
still
pull it
fuck
off.
up every now and then. But that's what makes it fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what makes it sound different to a lot of the other stuff.
I think this is probably like why you wanted to go live this evening, because at the beginning, before we started, we were chatting on here and you were saying, just fucking go live, go straight to Facebook. And I'm like, I'm used to live videos and stuff, but
So I thought it was gonna happen.
I'm sorry. That's my bad.
And I just walked out of I didn't pay because I walked out of the shower 5 minutes before you phoned. I'm wearing a pajama pants, sock slippers. I was ready for Facebook.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Is it a shark? Oh my lord. Does Bianca not curb you when you shop?
This is the best thing I've ever bought. a 2 a.m. purchase.
What is even open at 2 a.m. for you to purchase?
Online, my friend, typo. It got it at typo.
That makes a lot more sense. So
the world was burning, but typo is still coming with the goods.
Let's talk about a little something that you and I should fuss on a lot of the time. Let's talk about some influences. And not sort of your thoughts thereon, but you and I sort of have a different idea. So you've got, you were making merch a little while ago, saying influencer. And we had this little rap back and forth. I said, well, you can hate influencers all you want. You are a fucking influencer, whether you like it or fucking not. I just think that the word influencer has just gotten a bad rap over a long time. If it was called something else like brand ambassador, well, people would probably be okay with it. The minute you just say the word fucking influencer, everybody gets their back up. Everybody. But
if you call yourself an influencer as well, then there's problems. Then you have problems. You know what I mean?
But what if that's a legitimate job title, though?
It's not, though.
It can be, though.
It can be, but it's not at the moment.
I think this is exactly the moment.
And how do you call yourself how do you determine how do you call yourself an influencer? How do you know what you
I think,
how do you know that anything you do is having any impact on somebody else? You know what I mean?
Okay. I think that comes down to, you can call yourself an influencer if you
can say you're influential.
Yes.
But an influencer is sort of like saying, yeah, it's I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about these. Everyone's got to make money.
True.
Everyone's got to make money. And I respect the hustle. If you can't hate on an influencer, anyone that hates on a fucking influencer, right? Mm-hmm. I've seen it. I've heard it countless times.
Mm-hmm.
The Nadia haters of the world.
Oh, you name dropped. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't going to go there, but you just went there.
I got nothing against. I love what Nadia does. Like she does right. But I'm saying like the Nadia haters, they'll be like they have so much to say. But I always tell them like, if Diesel come to you and give you a jacket, are you gonna say no because you don't want to be an influencer? No, you'll take that fucking jacket.
Yeah, or if Converse come and give you some tickets.
You will read any script that Converse give you for that fucking tackies. You know what I mean? Unless it's Dickies clothing. And
I remember that so well. Scotty gave you cock.
Yeah. I never got anything again. Scotty was not happy with me.
Not at all. Because that's Scotty's fucking vibe. He was like, this is my shit.
He was like, give me the pens. I fucking read it.
So, wait a minute. So here's my thing.
They will take it. All I'm saying is the people that are hating it, if they were in that fucking position, if they were getting paid 20 grand to say one thing for one day, you think anyone of them is going to say no?
No, they'll fucking grab it. Absolutely. But
So they can't really
I think
stream
where you're
properly.
coming from is there's a lot of people. So where I think this guy got a whole bad rap was when anybody with fucking Instagrams taking a fucking selfie, that's got, you know, hungry girls or guys after them and have got a decent following. You're a model or influencer. No, I'm a model on Instagram. I'm just on Instagram. And that's what caused cuck. You had people with followings hitting up brands, hitting up hotels, hitting up people for free shit. So listen, I've got this. And although that's not a terrible way to go about it, it just became too much. It became saturated really quickly. And I think that with this kind of vibe, the cream is always going to rise to the top. And you can only really call yourself, if you want to call it an influencer, I just know it's got a sort of got a bad connotation, but you can call yourself that if you are consistently making money, where you say something and people are like, holy fuck, so-and-so bought that butter because it's Quayan bread. I'm going to go buy that butter. You put a post up on pancakes and somebody saw the chocolate chips that you use, like, fuck, chocolate chips. What's a band? Oh, that is influencing whether you like it or not. And if you sort of make money off what you are putting out there and brands say, listen, here, people listen to you, people, then you can call yourself an influencer. That's what I think.
I've never said I hated influencers. What I don't like, so for me, for instance, like there's a couple of them that do it right. A couple of them do it real well, and there's a couple of them that betray their audience. So when I say betray the audience, let's say for me on my Instagram, there's a lot of people there that that is there for maybe my music, right? Because that's what I am. I'm a fucking producer.
Yeah.
But because because I got like 5,000 likes on Instagram or whatever it is, brands will hit me up and say like, well, if you post something, then we'll give you a product for free or we'll pay you money.
Mm-hmm.
And if I said yes to every brand I could that approached me, I could probably do that every day. But for me to sit there and say, I'm just using this face cream and it's amazing and my fucking skin is shining. So use my code and you'll get 20% off.
Yeah.
And I'm doing like that every day with the most arbitrary stuff just for the quick $5,000 or the quick 10 grand, or I feel like I'm betraying my audience.
Of course, because they're not
my own game.
Yeah, they're not there to fucking see the face cream. They're there for your music, or they're there for waffle.
Yeah. So the only brands I work with are brands that I would use. Like I don't hit up brands ever. I would just wait until somebody right comes. So like Monster Energy, for instance, I always drink Monster Energy. It's part of my lifestyle, my brand, and or I play Nintendo Switch a lot. There we go. I play Nintendo Switch a lot. So, and they hit me up because they see that I play Nintendo all the time. So they give me games or they give me whatever new games that come out. But I always make a deal with every brand, and it's like I'm not gonna promote your product, but I will use my product as I go about my life.
Yeah. Just your normal stuff.
People choose, if I'm playing Nintendo, I'm playing Nintendo. If I'm drinking Monster, I'm drinking Monster. Whether I put it in front of the screen and say like, give them the calorie count and all this crap, it's not gonna make a difference. Then you look like you're advertising. So like, the only problem I have is when you sort of betray your audience for quick money,
for sure.
Which sucks. But I got no problem with somebody just doing their job, whatever. If the audience is happy seeing that shit, then cool. But not everyone can just turn over to that without just selling out.
Yeah. Well, look, it's and that's what it is. It's if you are in it purely for the brands and the exposure and you can get away with it, that's fine. But it does make sense. Like if I've got sort of the Boost SA brand, it's petrolhead stuff. It's not gonna fucking work if I push something random through that channel. Like I've tried the gaming thing.
Exactly.
And it's probably a genre that could possibly work because a lot of petrolheads are gamers and things, but I've never really forced it. But I would get work, so like from I won't name any names, but from oil companies or petrol companies and say, look, we're having an event, we've got a VIP section over here, we need to go through hashtag blah 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 blah, and you know but it sort of involves my brand. So I'd be at the racetrack and I'd be shooting cars, you know, and I'd just be my actual post that I would have done that day anyway has just got a particular brand or hashtag to it, or shoot a couple of extra shots. But sort of within the genre that I'm doing, so that makes sense. But yeah, what you're saying is completely right. But there's people that are out there that are just there for the cash money. Like, I'll say whatever the fuck you want me to say. You know, I'll put my post on Sunday was me in church, and my post on Monday is me advertising fucking condoms. You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
it just doesn't make fucking sense.
Exactly. So that like, I think I just get upset. I get upset over the stupidest things. I shouldn't get upset about stuff like that, but I do.
That's your anxiety talking.
Yeah. So like then I always like tell myself, just don't engage. Just leave it.
Ooh, but you engage hard when you do
and
engage.
then I fucking engage.
Dude,
and then I engage because I won't sleep.
So, but you know, the one this is a tough one, and I'm probably going to get a lot of fucking shade for this. And I've had stand-up arguments with people. And not because I'm in that vibe. I mean, I don't call myself an influencer. People ask me to say certain shit about certain things. And if I like what you've got and it gels with what I do, cool. Let's see how it goes. Very much the same way that you do. But you get these influencers that have got 100,000 plus, 200,000, 300,000. This is their fucking job. This is their career. They're doing fashion. They're doing lifestyle. They're doing whatever it is that they do. And they'll post something. So they've managed to take whatever gift they have. Maybe they're pretty. Maybe they've got a particular body style which lends itself to advertising. Maybe their lifestyle is what people watch, and they've got eyes on them. Doesn't matter what they do, they've got eyes on them. And they managed to make that work. They turn it into a business, and it works for them.
Yeah.
Then you got people jumping in like, oh yeah, but what have they been doing for charity? What are they doing for the people? Like, are you asking that same question to your colleague at work that's earning 50K a month? What are they doing for the people? This is their job. By being an influencer, does that sort of make you have to donate to charity? Does it make you have to be a spokesperson for the people? I've got an issue with that. I've got a real issue with that.
If any person in the world wants to be a cunt, let them be a cunt. You know what I mean? You're not forced to give charity. You're not forced to give anything to anyone. You can make 5 million rand in a week, and there's nobody that can tell you must give anything to charity. So if they want to be a cunt, just let them be a fucking cunt. You're not even a cunt if you're not giving to charity. We're all in this world for ourselves, unfortunately.
That is true.
If you don't want to give to charity, don't fucking give to charity. If you do, good for you. If you want to post about it to get more attention, fucking post like that dude on Facebook that gives like people maybe homeless people like maybe $1,000 worth of stuff every day, and you'll film it and humiliate those people with their faces in, and then his videos get 65 million hits.
Holy shit!
Haven't you seen him? It's like
a Cape Town
joke. 60 million views on the one the other day, and like I can guarantee you, this man has generated hundreds of thousands of rands from these videos, and I don't think that if he was giving anything more than that to those people, he would have filmed that too, because he filmed himself giving a loaf of bread to a fucking person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got a problem with that.
If you want to film it and do it for your own good, do it. If you want to give charity in silence, fucking do it. If you don't want to, don't fucking do it. Like no one's business.
And it doesn't matter what you do, as like you said earlier, it doesn't matter what the fuck you do, you're always gonna find somebody that's gonna complain. Always.
Yeah.
You can't.
They'll complain about putting it in, not posting about it. They'll complain if you post about it, because then you're looking for attention.
And if you don't do it at all, and they complain about you not doing it, can't win. But I always wanted to find out, what do your DMs look like on Instagram? What kind of shit do people give you?
Most of my DMs are just laughing faces. But so like I go through about 100 laughing faces.
Oh Jesus! That's because of your story. Your stories are fucking crazy. If anybody, while you're here, if anybody wants to check you out, it's just at Grimehouse on Instagram.
Or Grimehouse SA, one with two. I can't never remember. I think it's either Grimehouse or Grimehouse SA.
It's Grimehouse SA. GRIMEHOUSE SA. Your feed is cuck. I'm sorry, but your stories are lit as fuck.
Thank you.
I'm teasing. Your feed is also good. I'm seeing the pancake videos, which I've watched a couple of times. And oh god, this is the one where you're saying Whitney. Is it Whitney Houston? Pissed myself. Absolutely
Oh,
pissed
fuck.
myself. Was it Whitney Houston?
I can't remember. I can't watch my own videos more than once. I think it was with you.
So listen,
I don't get into. I don't have so many hateful messages and stuff, so it's okay.
okay.
They'll tell me my music's cuck or
Do people say that?
whatever.
Do people actually fucking get into your DMs and say that shit?
Yeah,
Yo, people are cuck.
yeah. But I don't mind. That's the beauty of art. You know what I mean? You can't please everyone. So
True.
yeah.
I just don't get fucking human nature. I mean, why do people feel the need to somehow, basic manners? If you've got nothing nice to say, just hold your back. It's literally that simple. Somebody coming at you, and saying, "Oh, your music is cuck and this and this and this." You just said, "And what the fuck should I do? What are they expecting from you?" It's something that I'll never ever understand about people. What are they getting from it whole fucking?
I was challenged to a fight.
Well, like a first fight.
This guy hated me so much. And he hated my music so much, and he's like an MMA fighter, so he challenged me to a fight.
Jesus. An MMA fighter.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my god. And what was the gonna
fuck, it must be a real shit fun.
Well, what did the winner get? So now it's the MMA fight. You guys fight.
Oh, he did. He's gonna put 50,000 rand on the line there. So if I beat him, I'll get 50 grand.
And if he beat you?
Because I must give him 50, I think.
What the people are weird, guy. I don't know. I can't. This is why I want to do this podcast. You know what? Give me that homie's number. I want to get him on the podcast. I want to find out how these people's minds fucking work. It's crazy.
I told him, my whole life's on my Instagram stories. Like, you'll know where I am all the time. So anytime you want to come start the fight, just pull up.
Holy shit,
I'm just curious to see if you'll really do it. So I was like, there's no secret to where I am at all times. Yeah. Feel free, come through.
And nothing yet.
It's mid lockdown, so maybe after lockdown if I'm lucky.
Was this recent?
It was a couple, maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
Fucking hell. The guys must get off the fucking...
It's not the first one. It's not the first one.
What, the first MMA fight that the music is can challenge you to a fight?
100% being challenged to a fight in a cage. The same reasoning.
What circles are you in, guy? What people are you attracting?
That's the DMs. I don't even know these fucking people.
I think we're over an hour now. I don't know how long we're going, and this internet connection is up to shit. But fuck it, it's been so awesome talking to you. And just
that's why podcasts are so long. You know what I mean? Like most of our podcasts we did on our show is like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
This is like,
no, they just keep on going. I mean, we could fucking chat all night. But I think on yours, you guys are like 8, 9, 10 people at a time. It gets wild. I don't even know when to talk anymore because the fucking things are popping up all over the place.
But that needs some tailoring. It's a bit too wild.
Yeah, but you have an open link though. Are they still the same? It's like open link. Anybody can just fucking jump in and come chat. Or you're gonna start maybe in the future, like you say.
I think we're gonna curb that. We're gonna curb that, and have a just like 1 guest, 2 guests, and just like musical.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, so if that happens, just excuse me. But it's like but it's like that first video. So you opened it up, and I'm like, there was the evening I came to your spot, and then I came home, and then you were like live. I'm like, I just left your fucking house now, and you're live. I'm like, what is this? And there was a Zoom link. I'm like, okay. I clicked, and here's a fucking motorsport guy. Doesn't know fuck all about music in the music podcast. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to say here. I'm out of my depth. I have no idea. But it was interesting though. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was okay.
But those are...
to get out of there. It's hard to say goodbye when there's 100 people having long conversations.
That is true. But it's all on Facebook, eh?
Yeah.
Who's when you guys do those podcasts, I mean it's yourself and Chad. Is it Chad?
Yeah.
Does it come from your page, from the Grimehouse page? From where do you see it on Facebook?
I've lost access to my Grimehouse page, so
Oh shit! I heard about that. That's fucked up. People are fucking ripping your credit card apart.
Yeah.
And where's that gone? I mean, have you cancelled the card at least?
I decided I wasn't gonna. I thought I wasn't gonna cancel the card, and then I got like another like grand or two coming off my account yesterday, so I just canceled it now. So my card's
You should have cancelled it back then when everybody told you as to do so.
I thought Facebook fixed it, so but they didn't. Fucking liars. And now they can't also. They can't get me access back into my account, so I think my page is lost forever.
That is fucked up. Okay, it doesn't have to be lost forever. So, give you an example: Speed and Sound magazine. You know, the motorsport magazine.
Hmm?
They had upwards of, I don't know, I'd be lying to you if I gave the number, but it was well north of 100,000 followers. It was a big fucking page. They got hacked by someone in India. Same kind of vibe. They hacked the account, locked them out as admins. And one day I'm on the page and I'm on Facebook and Speed and Sound, and there's fucking random videos. I'm like, and I holler, I said, let's see what's going on your fucking Facebook. Oh, no, we got same kind of vibe. They got locked out of it. But then eventually, but it took a long time, but eventually they did get it back with all the following and whatever. But it wasn't easy. I don't understand why Facebook makes it so fucking hard. Unless it happens.
My Instagram got kicked out too, but Instagram has like a quick recovery thing, and they gave me access straight away.
Okay, but you were always a lot.
And my anti-animal trafficking page was also just completely deleted.
Oh shit!
And Instagram brought it back.
Okay. So where's the anti-animal trafficking page deleted? On Facebook or on Instagram, and they brought it back?
It was our Instagram page.
Okay, so that's still going strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, well, I hope you get that Grimehouse page back on Facebook. I mean, I know it's like a business page, although a lot of your traffic and a lot of your stuff happens through Instagram, where people can see most of your stuff. But it's still cuck to have that page just not be there anymore and be locked out of your own shit and then losing money because people are running ads of your credit card. I actually got nervous and decided I'm going to go into my ads manager and just put the fucking limit on my ad spend. But if they lock you out, then they can change it, can't they?
Yeah.
Fuck.
They put down some crazy ads there for 1,000 rupees each.
What's the advertising?
1,000 rupees. They were advertising like herbal pills and weight loss shit, just like weird stuff. And they were advertising a lot of stuff that got banned by Facebook, so I'm not sure what it was. Probably sex pills or something.
Probably. It's fucking crazy, dude.
At least send me over a box. Send me a box for my troubles.
You'll be on Instagram. I got this box of sex pills from the guys that hacked me out of my Facebook. Try it tonight, blah, blah, blah. It'll be fucking crazy. That would be crazy. Homie, time to bounce. I'm going to eat these here biscuits and make some coffee. Thank you so much for chatting with me for just over an hour.
Anytime, sir. Anytime.
Always a lot of fun. Other than the Grimehouse essay Instagram, guys, if you're watching, go check out Keaton's stories. They're hilarious. When lockdown ends, that's where they're going to find you for your gigs, where you're going to be at. Also, before we bounce out, you've got a DJ school. Is it a DJ school or production school, video production, music production? What is that?
Music production school.
And that's still going strong. It's right now. It's happening online, right?
Yeah, we're killing it. I'm loving it. We're having fun. Love teaching people how to produce. We give 75% discount to females because we want to see more female producers in.
Absolutely.
They definitely aren't enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're having fun. We're having a joy. We got a class full of amazing. We just did we started our first course of this new month a couple of days ago, and the people are amazing in this course. I see good things for them. Anyone wants to learn how to make music, holla at your boy.
And they can do that by going to Grimehouse SA and just slide your
DM. Just ask me. Yeah, just DM me.
So if you're interested in
links.
If you're interested
Sub-Live Stations. It's called Sub-Live Stations. If you want to just type it in Facebook, you'll find it. If I still have access to that.
Sub-Live Stations on Facebook.
Stations, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. But I will be in touch. I'll probably see you sometime soon. And
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Anytime.
Cool.